Good evening, everybody. How we doing today? Wow, we got some people in here already. Let's take a look. XJ's here. What's going on, Rick? One's here. Tony, what's happening, buddy? Kim's here as usual. Kevin L. All right, man. Josh from Pirates Cove made it. Very cool. Trevor's here. Outstanding, man. I'll tell you, Trevor, I'm happy with it. I did. I was when we were talking in Facebook. I really did. I sat there for a little bit. I thought about it. I thought about setting it down in, and hey, you never know. Someday I might. I'm not gonna shave my gas door, so we'll see. It's a little too high right now, but maybe down the road we'll drop it in a few inches so we can put a neck on there. But we're okay for now. We want to get it up and going. And, it's always a project car, but we want to definitely get it up, moving around and going. And we'll worry about changes down the road. But yeah, I'm happy with the job. I mean, the little sump come out cool, nice and neat job. When we get the seam sealer in there, it's going to be awesome. Caveman made it. What's going on? Thanks for coming, Dennis. All right, man. Grady B Reels here. Outstanding, man. Very cool. Hey, there's my buddy Chaz. What's going on? Very cool thing you did for Rick this week, Chaz. We all got to support each other. Everybody forgets that. Or not. I don't want to say that, but we're all small and we all stick together, and everybody benefits. We're all doing the same thing and we all got the same goal. So let's stick together, right? Very cool. Yo, Chopper Mike MC. Mike, I didn't forget about you, man. I got that bag out in the shop. I got them little pieces I bent. It's no big deal. It's just a double bend in the vise, but I keep meaning to text that to you, and I just keep forgetting to pull it out of the bin. But I'll get you taken care of. Hey, Cody, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. There's my buddy. There's Country Boy Gas Garage. What's going on, man? How we doing? Hey, Chop Shop Phil. Oh, man, that stinks, dude. Yo, Phil had a great idea. I got some stuff I'm going to be coming up. I got a little bit of engine stuff going on up front, but Phil helped me. Well, I didn't measure yet, Phil, to be truthful. I haven't even been out to the garage today. But, I was running late today, too. All right. Big Job Ford's here. Shopcat's here. What's going on? Turlo's Garage is here. Paul White. All right. Everybody's here. Paul, what's going on? Howie Mook. Hey, Howie, I bought those ramp stops you were talking about. I want to go out to the garage and just set the tank on them and see how they are. I think they're a hair too high, but I think if I take them to my buddy, we can chuck them up in the end mill, and I might take about a half inch off of these, and I think they're going to be perfect. The dexterity, or they're really hard. So thanks for the input, Howie. I think they're going to work. We'll find out, right? We'll definitely show you in the video. But that was Howie Mook's idea, everybody. Kurt had a good idea too. There's a mat that they sell for paddocks for a horse pen, I guess, or something, over at Tractor Supply, the big heavy mat. So I'm going to look at that because I want to get a piece of matting for the battery box. Oh, I found a battery box. I was going to make one up this weekend, but I found one in stock. A Taylor. It's really nice, aluminum. So we're just going to get that so we can do other jobs, because we got to keep moving on this car. All right. So let me just stop and catch up on the conversation here for a minute. Mark's Garage, Hedgeville, West Virginia's here. My buddy Sam, Kansas Okies here. Floyd, I've been worried, man. I haven't seen you in a couple weeks, man. Thanks for coming in, buddy. All right. Floyd's here. Cool. All right. Let's see. Who else we got in here? Did I miss anybody? If I missed anybody, please say something again. All right. So, hey guys, I wanted to let you know, one, you're going to be a little happy. You made a request earlier in the week, and when you made the request, I already had it. So I'm going to release it at 9:45. You'll know what I'm talking about. What kind of video did you ask for? I already had it made when you ask. So I'm putting it out at 9:45 tonight. I figured let's try another premiere after the live. That way everybody's here and I can kind of promote it. It's only an 11-minute video, guys. It's not a big giant video, but it's a nice little nice little video. So I'd appreciate it if everybody could jump over to that at 9:45. There is a premiere coming out. Give it a try, see how it goes. But one, you know, already know what it is. Well, I didn't pull the trigger on the battery box yet, but I found them. One, everybody was out of them. My buddy only has like 3 pieces of aluminum. I can go down to Lowe's and see if they have some. I'll weld some aluminum for you in the shop. But we can make one up real quick. But I guess I still might, but the Taylor one's really nice, and that means I can jump onto another part of the job of the car and keep the project moving. But I do like to fabricate once in a while. I can make some stuff. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but when I was in the Navy, I was in 11 Alpha. And anybody that was a hall tech in the Navy that was in 11 Alpha knows the deal. I was a ship fitter, I was a fabricator, using iron workers. I can use brakes, I can use anything you can think of in the fabrication world. But and they also used to sneak me over to 26 Alpha. Anybody that knows what that is, that's the pipe shop for welding. I used to do quite a bit of welding for 26 Alpha. I can fish mouth a pipe on the side of another pipe like nobody's business. But I digress. So I can fabricate one. It's not a big deal to do stuff like that. It's a little harder with the vise, and the metal's not as crisp. Like, it looks pretty good, but if you looked at it up close, you would see the little, the but I feel like once I put the seam sealer and spray it with the Rhino liner, nobody's gonna notice. It's clean. It's a nice job. It's better than just cutting a hole in my floor. I think it is anyway. So that's what we're going with. Shaky's here. What's going on, Bob? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Well, I didn't do the vinegar trick. I used simple green, but it works good, buddy. It wasn't really and it's not as nice as you would think. I'm not talking about it no more, one, but you'll like the video. Murray's here. I haven't seen you in a while, Murray. What's going on? Very cool. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. Rusty Iron Projects made it. Very cool, man. Outstanding. All right, that would be cool, Phil. All right, I'll look. I'll look. I'll wait for to see what you got to say or what you got, Phil. Very cool. All right, Jason Turlo made it. What's going on? Very cool. All right, let's see here. But yeah, we're moving. We're making pretty good headway on the car, man. I mean, and we're having some fun. It's like you guys see. I've had my American Auto Wire kit for what, over a year, and I'm real close to putting it in now. We got put behind a little bit. You guys know the deal with the house burning down for the family, and then my brother-in-law and I had to just work around the clock to get the other house ready so my in-laws would have somewhere to stay. So I'm a little bit behind. It's like, but we're catching up. We're catching up, and everything's flowing real good, and it's going in the right direction. So I'm happy. We're gonna be cruising before you know it. I had one guy, Steve, commenting in the last video. He's like, "Are you gonna make it to the Tri Five Nationals this year?" Phil said the same thing last night. I don't know that we'll make it this year. We'll try, but I guarantee I'll be there in 23. 22 is going to be. We'll see what happens, but 23 for sure. You know, like I said, I got to paint the car yet. I still got some body work to do, but we're close. I mean, the plumbing's no problem. You guys know I had my brakes all plumbed in and they were done. And then I nicked it with a grinder. But I talked to my buddy Kevin today and he was like, "Yeah, I'll come over. We'll get it straightened out." So that's cool. I have I have a piece of stainless steel fuel line too. It's all bent to go into the car. I mean, it just lays right where it's supposed to go. I got the straps and everything. I put that in last year. I made these brackets that came off the side of the frame, But I'm like, I'm concerned now because I've been talking to a couple people, and from what I'm being told and led to understand, because we're not going to race car drive, guys. We're just not. We're not race car drivers, but we are going to go to the track and have fun. But what they like to see is like they want to see your fuel line on the outside of the frame, and even your brake lines where you can, because if the drive shaft and the other components come apart, you're less likely to make a mess on the track, breaking your brake lines, breaking your fuel lines. I don't know. So I'm looking at maybe putting them on the outside. Plus, I was under Phil's car yesterday. We were over Phil's, and his stainless lines ran on the outside of the frame, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's clean. And I think that's, and plus, it'll get it a little further away from the exhaust. I'm working on them also, guys. I'm on the side. I got like 5 things in the pot. We're designing our exhaust system right now. And I'm going to try to come up with a really cool thing up front. We'll get into all that later, but I'm working on a way to to do it where I might have to shorten my headers. We'll see. We're not sure, but we're working it out. We have the capabilities. That's the main thing. We can do it. David Soloway, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate that. That's right, man. Family is always first. We just sometimes we have to take a pause from things. And like I said, this isn't a race for me. I'm not in it. I'm not in a contest with anybody. I'm just building my car. I'm just having a good time. And I'm happy whenever people come in and join us and talk about it. And I mean, I get a lot of great ideas from you guys. It's like I'm thinking, where am I going to get a piece of rubber? And Howie texts me on the side and tells me about these things. I mean, that's awesome. And you got Trevor. He's in here. He's like a professional car builder, just about, man. Look at some of the pictures he puts up over on BW's Garage on Facebook. Top quality stuff. Yo, Larry's here. What's going on? Lynn and Larry made it. Very good. Thank you for coming in, guys. Outstanding. Daniel's here. All right. Andy's doghouse made it. The big dog's in the house. Uh, Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have it where we can open it up at the track, Dennis. It's like it's not a regular race car. I'm not putting a cage in it. I'm too old to try to be climbing over a bar. And Kim will take one look at that bar and say, I'm not getting in that. So I'm just gonna put a roll bar in there. And the main reason I'm putting a roll bar in is because I want to be able to have an easy way to hook up the safety belts. I don't want just a lap belt. That's no good. We're definitely going to get the Simpsons where you got it in the middle where everything, dude, you're a race car driver, but you can get the ones that just choke over the bar. That way you don't have to bolt anything up. So that's what I'm looking at. Cost a couple extra bucks, but it's worth it, I guess, for safety. But only a roll bar, no cage. And we got to space some of this stuff out. It's like, oh, by the way, while everybody's here, and I and we got more than one car builder in here. Um, Jay Hammond, my connection for car parts, he has an S&W full cage kit. And I think, gosh, I want to say, let me look on my phone. I want to say he wanted like 4.5 for it, and they're like $800 new. Let me just check. I mean, it's all still banded together from the manufacturer and everything. So just let me. I know that he had mentioned it. I just don't remember the price. So let me look and see. I apologize. I gotta see. I don't even know if it's on Facebook or on our chat. It's a heck of a deal, guys. I think it might be in my text. Come on, come on, come on. Where's he at? Let's see. Okay, he says it's an S&W 55 through 57 full cage without the floor plates. Oh, excuse me, with it says anyone. It has the four floor plates. Excuse me. Excuse, no, it says without plates. I'm sorry. All right, so it says know anybody who might want a cage for a 55 through 57 Chevy S&W product. They're regularly listed for 665 with the floor plates. He has everything except the floor plates, and he wants 400. So anybody that might want the cage, get a hold of Jay. If you go into a couple of my videos, I guess I can find his email and I'll attach it to this live afterwards down in the description. But right now I don't have it in front of me. But at my other videos, there's the spending DD Speed Shop's money. It has his link, and I think the Mecca of Parts video with the 55 Chevy for sale in it. I think that has his email. So anybody that's looking for a cage at a bargain, there you go. I seen it in the back of his truck yesterday. I was a lot of places yesterday. I picked up Phil's rad support for him, and I had a couple other things I wanted to look at. Hey Phil, when Jay opened up, he was throwing scrap on the side of the building because some of the guys live down around there will take the scrap, and he had one of those seat dressings like you had out of your car, and you were suggesting that I look at maybe making a custom set for my aftermarket buckets. It was pretty rough though. Yo, Rusty Iron. Let's see. Terry Moats here. What's going on? Nah, Terry, I don't want a connection. I don't want a commission. Jay's so nice to us. He's very good to us, and he's a great guy. That's his livelihood. I don't mess with people's livelihood. He also hooked Kim and I up with something that's coming up next weekend. I'm going to wait. It's a surprise. I'm not going to tell nobody, but next weekend, Kim and I are going on a field trip. So, and I think that everybody's going to enjoy it. And that's all I'm going to say. Hey, what's going on? Sea Mint Surfer, what's happening? I like your avatar, man. Captain America. Robbie Altry's here. Thanks for coming in. Left for Dead made it. Very cool. Did I miss anybody else? I've been babbling for a good bit now. Remember, if I haven't mentioned you and I haven't acknowledged you, you have to chat again. So I'm in here, checking and seeing what everybody has to say. All right, let's see here. Out of Order Garage made it from Maryland. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. Oh, that's cool, Robbie. I'm glad everything got there. Very cool, man. I hope you like it. I'll tell you what, Left for Dead, go over to the Mecca of Try 5 Parts and email Jay. I bet you he has one. He's got a bunch of steering wheels hanging up in his one garage, and I saw a couple more down at his main shop down at his place. So I would email Jay. I bet you he has one. He had a good idea for my car. I think we talked about it a little last week, and I was looking at it. I mean, I got my aftermarket steering wheel for now, and it's cool, and I'll use it for a while. But this is another thing that I can build on later. He brought up that I should have a first generation Corvette steering wheel on there, and I thought that was a great idea. Even an Impala steering wheel. I love those too. I was showing Kim an Impala. Was it yesterday? On Facebook. It's a 4-door and it's cheap, but man, is it cool! And the steering and the steering wheel is just awesome in it. But it's a 4-door. We were going to go down and get that '63 Nova tomorrow. It sold yesterday. I had my hands were tied. I lined up my buddy Guy Caswell, the guy that he took us up to the Media Blast Specialties and all that. I got a hold of him. He said I could borrow his trailer. I go to text the guy in the morning and I'm looking at the ad to get the contact information again. And the sale said pending. I'm like, is that for me? He's like, nah, sorry, dude. So, oh, well, we'll keep looking. There's more and more popping up though. There's another 63 that came up, but it doesn't have anything. There's no components. It's stripped down just like my 55 was. And it's like, I wanted something a little more done, something I could just play with for a while. I like watching Cody's videos, the Carolina Customs. I know, I promoted them a couple times and I'll promote them again right now. I love watching his videos. You're just in there tinkering, you changing components, putting brakes on and getting an old hot rod back on the road or an old classic on the road. Doesn't have to be a hot rod. And I want to, play with something like that too. So I don't know. I like all kinds of things. All kinds of things. I'm pretty eccentric. A lot of you guys are the same way. Let's see here. RNG made it. What's going on, Robert? Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you, man. I really do. I hear you. I hear you, surfer. But it's an addiction. Let me tell you guys, if I had more property, Kim would be after me all the time. I'd have at least 5, 6 cars out in the backyard. I would. And it's like it's a passion of mine since I was a kid. And it's like as you get older, you start to be able to have the means to have that stuff. So I'm with you. It's coming. When Kim and I finally get into a place, I'm going to have some Sanford and Son stuff laying around. Oh man, that's cool. Reagan Fox. All right, so you have a regular channel. I'll have to check it out. And anybody else, this is a collaboration. This live. If you want to talk about your channel and chat for a second, go ahead. You know, I have no problem. With that. We're all working together. We all got the same goals, and I want to know about your channel because I want to come visit it and I want to watch it. All right. Oh, there he is. I hear you, Dan. I don't have a buddy that has an acreage to just drop stuff off. If I did, I would. Believe me. But I am. I'm pretty hot on that little 4-door Impala. I think it's a '62. It's a 4-door, but it is so cool, man. It's a bubble top, you guys know. And the steering wheel, I'll buy it just because of the steering wheel. But I got to run it past the boss upstairs. Yeah, I'm into all kinds of stuff. I was showing Phil last night. I was over Phil's place and I showed him the '78 Bronco. I mean, it's awesome. And he loves those things. So he's probably gonna get one. And then I'll get jealous and I'll have to have one. you know, it just works that way. Henry's here. What's going on, Henry? How you doing? But I'm with you, Dan. I'm with you. You wait and see. When Kim and I get a couple acres, man, I'll be dragging stuff home all the time. Just like a kid bringing home lost animals and stuff. I'll be bringing home lost cars. I'll be like that guy down in Philly. He calls his garage the no kill shelter garage or something. Let's see what we got here. Ask for forgiveness after I've spent the money. Beforehand, she'll lock up quick, Dan. I got to spend it and then ask for forgiveness, or it won't go down. Oh man, that's cool, Mike. Dude, Mike, I sent Dan a picture of that Barracuda that just left your shop last month. I sent him a couple pictures you sent me. Man, that car was sweet. I wish I had that kind of money car. Nice, Howie. I don't have that, but I tell you, there's a couple different options for Kim and I. Yeah, I know you do. You have a little more space down there too, Cody. One does it all the time. Yeah, I will. I'll store you a car. I don't care. If I got an acreage, I'll throw a couple in the back. I don't care. Hopefully this dang pandemic's got to end at some point and everybody can start crossing the border. We can all hook up for some kind of power tour or something. Yo, there he is. What's going on, Rick? Mike's 55 Chevy Garage. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Dude, I gotta look and see. I'm locked in. The first thing I ever want to do with the car is I want to go to Kentucky. After that, I'm on for anything. I want to go to the Nationals at least once. You know, yeah, man, that was a that was a big build. $200,000 car, man. That's like Jay's Woody. I don't know how much is in that thing, but an awful lot. I didn't want to pry, but there was a lot in that too. The one car in that garage. It's completely disassembled. It's probably the rarest. That 57 he has that's in pieces in the back. I mean, it's just there's nothing there. He's like, don't lean on the hood. It's just sitting there because everything's just taken apart. But that's an original fuel injected car. There's like 65 of those. I can't remember the exact number, but it's a very small number in 57, a fuel injected car. And what's really, really special about it is the lineage on that car. He has the canceled check for the down payment on that car when it was ordered. He has the final payment check from that car. He got those from the original owner. I mean, that paperwork, that car can be traced back to when it was ordered. So that's going to be a very special car when it's done. Yo, Steve, I mentioned you a few minutes ago. I was telling people, I said, you think I'm going to be ready this year for the Nationals? I don't think, I don't know. Maybe Phil said the same thing last night, but definitely 23. But we'll try for 22. We'll see what happens. We'll push. Might not be completely done, but it might be drivable. Oh, definitely be drivable. Oh man, there's a lot of gasser people in here today. It's awesome, man. We got a couple new. I saw a couple new names pop up in here. Chevy Shane's here. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Dennis. Maybe we'll make it. I don't know. Definitely next year, but I'm hoping this year. We'll see. Make sure I don't miss them. But we got a lot of new names in here, and they're 55 Chevy people. So there's a few channels that I got to look into. It's one of them things where it's like, you guys know, I did that little video about where the chat shows up. It still takes 24 hours. You got to go in there and edit all that stuff, and then it takes 24 hours for it to come up because it's wise. A wise man once said, if you guys ever do these um, live streams, it's smart to go ahead and hold the live chat repeat for inappropriation. If anybody comes in and gets inappropriate, you can go in there after the live stream ends. You can get them out of there, and then you can put it up so there's none of that spams and everything else, I guess. We'll see, Phil. We'll see. Maybe if I can get you over here. I mean, the way you're turning wrenches on that thing. I forgot my to put the card back in my camera because I wanted to take a little bit of film. Phil's doing a lot on his 56. He's got the whole front off. He got a new radiator core support from Jay yesterday. He's going to get it powder coated and put in. I mean, the detail that he's doing inside the engine bay, just cleaning everything up. It's like, and that's like, I'll just get my car together now and I can start cleaning things up later. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards doing. And I am doing. It's like, I'm letting go. Dan told me I need to let go a little bit, and that's what I'm doing. We're just going to get her done. We'll see what happens. Yes, I know. I got Kevin as a moderator. Here, Turlo, you want to be a moderator? Let me see if I can make you a renter. Let's see here. Add moderator. All right, there you go. Now you guys got to watch out. I got Turlo's garage on the job. He's gonna like a pit bull, man. No, we ain't all there, buddy. There's a couple screws loose. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go over here. Oh, wow, we're doing good tonight, guys. I'm pretty proud. All right, let's see. Let's go to here. I'm pretty proud of tonight, guys. Holy moly. You guys, we're doing pretty good tonight. I'm excited. All right. We just hit 55. Now we just hit 57. That's the most we've ever had. I'm really excited. I want to continue to grow, man. I want to make as many friends as I can on here. So let's keep it going. All right. Well, now it's time for the big let's guess the number. And we got a lot of people in here, Kim. So hopefully you got the text because I'm going to need help finding the number. So first we're going to do the stickers with the pin. The stickers with the little hat pin or the pin to put on your clothes or whatever. All right, we're going to do that first. And if you want to win that, you have to guess a number between 1 and 55. 1 and 55. First one to guess the number wins. Go. There it is. There it is. Left 4 Dead 1 right off the bat. 22. Left 4 Dead 1. Let me show you guys. Let me bring it up so everybody sees. Number 22. Left 4 Dead hit it right off the bat. Left 4 Dead, do I have your address? Did I send you something? I may have it upstairs. I think I do. But let me check. Let me check my address book. If I don't, email me. All right. Email me your address. But I think I have it. I'm not sure. I guess the answer to the question, if did you get a Christmas card? Because if you got a Christmas card, I have it. If you didn't get a Christmas card, I don't have your address. So if you didn't get a Christmas card, email me your address. All right, we got one more to do here. Hold on a second. Wow, we're up to 59. Wow. All right, I'm really happy now. Let's go. All right, we're going to do another one. Let me get a hold of Kim here. Okay. And this drawing is going to be for a set of refrigerator magnets, to hang your appointments up on the refrigerator, and a pin. A nice pin. All right. So if you can guess a number between 1 and 59 and you're the first one to guess the right number, you win. Go. Oh, this is so much fun. See you later, Rusty Iron. Trevor Duvall won. Trevor Duvall won. Trevor, you guessed the number 12. You win. Let me show everybody. There you go. Trevor won. Trevor. All right, number 12. Okay. So, Trevor, do I have your address? If I do not have your address, please email me your address and I'll send that out to you. All right, there's my email, Trevor. Gmail works too. Jed Clampett 32 at yahoo.com. Or if you're more comfortable with Gmail, you can email me your address through Gmail as well. Jed Clampett 32 at gmail.com. They both work and they're both linked to my phone. Very cool. Congratulations, dude. All right, man. That's fun. I always like doing that, man. No quizzes, no nothing like that. Let's just guess the number. All right, and we're about the halfway point of the show. I just want to remind everybody, I put out a premiere video for 9:45 tonight. All right, and I hope you guys can make it. I'm having fun, and it's only an 11-minute video, so and it's I think it's pretty cool, but it's just a little trinket, little video trinket, you know. So I don't want to give it away, but it'll be fun. All right. One asked, it was funny. One asked me about it. And he's like, when you going to do this? And he sent me an email. And I'm like, oh, it's coming up. But I, I had already made it. He had a bunch of great ideas, like the vinegar, but I already made the video, buddy. If I had got the information before, I may have tried it. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. Yo, man, thanks a lot, Jason. I appreciate that, man. Wow, buddy. Thanks, man. That's pretty cool of you, dude. All right, let's see. There you go. I like that idea one. I know, buddy. I know. I'm trying to do better. One, it's like I'm trying to be better at this. I'm trying to have 2 and 3 videos on my computer ready to let go at any point. I was like, hey, let's put this one out. It's just a little guy. I'm trying my best to do better. So, sometimes I'll just make them and throw them right up, but I'm trying to be better. We'll see how it works out, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, country boy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I meant to tell you Left for Dead. I was looking at it as at an Impala 62, but it's a 4-door, but it's so cool, man. I mean, I might. We'll see. It's just such a cool car. Kim's like, it's a boat. And I'm like, I don't care. It's not, it's a bubble top, but you could put 6 people in the trunk. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure, Floyd. I'll tell you. It probably if I'm a betting, does it have a spring? Does it have like a little spring pin in it where you have to tap the spring pin out to pull it out? I thought the knob had a lot of the knobs used to have those little uh, you know, what do they call those things? They're like a spring pin, where they're split, but they're split because they expand a little bit, but a little pin and you knock them out. I think I don't know. Is it a 4-door post? I couldn't find it earlier. And they only had like 2 pictures, Terry, so I can't remember. They only had 2 pictures on there. And you know what? I don't Is anybody else if you have the Facebook app, is anybody else having problems every time they want to look at a car on Marketplace? It's only showing you the first picture and it won't work. So yeah, I've been having to go to Facebook on on the internet without the app to be able to see if somebody's got 15 pictures up to be able to see all the pictures. It's like I don't know if it's just my phone or if it's happening to everybody. Let's see if I can find Here's a 63 that just came up that's a post. The other one I don't think was, but this one's a post. Check it out. It's a lot closer. Look at this one. This one just popped up. But see how it won't show me any more pictures. I have to go on the Wingnut. Wingnut, you never sent me your address last week. I've been waiting for you to show up. Okay, you're having problems too. But Wingnut, send me your address. I was going to send you some stickers last week, and you didn't send me your address. I can't send them to you if I don't have your address. So email me. It's in my if you go to my, channel's homepage in the about section, shoot me an email and say, "It's Wingnut," and give me your address, and I'll send you some stickers, and then you'll be on my Christmas card list. Alright, let's see. There's another let me see if I can find the you like that one better? She likes that one better. I kinda like the other one, but I wanna see the interior. The interior on the other one was nicer. Here it is, and it's $1,000 cheaper. Here's the back of it. See, here's the back of it, but they don't show you the front of it. They only want 2,500 bucks for it. And it's like one of those cars they said hasn't ran in years, and yeah, it's only 2,500 bucks. Maybe I go get it. We'll see. I do like them. I was watching all of Left for Dead's series the other night. I couldn't sleep, and I went back in and rewatched a lot of your videos on the Impala build, dude. And it's like I like those things, man. They're cool. So we might do something, just be different, just to jump back and forth to freshen things up a little bit. Got to up my game. Try to anyway. Yeah. All right, let's see. Buy them both. See, Dan's got the right idea, Kim. Let's just buy them both, and we'll have matching cars. But I want to look because Terry asked me if it was if it had the
We're spending DD speed shop money
Kim said if we're spending DD Speed Shop money, we'll buy both. Terry, I'll look later on regular Facebook, but I think it has. I think it has. You look and you can see in the back window. I think it is the sedan. I think it has the post. So hey, L made it. What's going on, L? Oh, Chris is here. What's going on, Chris? Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for coming in, Al. I appreciate it. Well, hon, if I missed, if I'm just now saying your name, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying to, I start babbling, I get excited, and if you fly past, Kim's like, he was already here. I get in trouble all the time, you guys. Let's see here. Okay. I want to tell you guys, we peaked at 59 so far today. I was so excited when we hit. That's a lot of people for my little tiny channel, man. Let's keep it going. Tell everybody, get them in here. We're trying, Andy. We're trying, buddy, and we're doing the best we can. Oh man. But I will tell you guys, we do have some cool content coming up on the car. Like I told you, I'm designing my exhaust system. I'm gonna have to get some more fittings. Phil pointed some stuff out on the front of my car for the in the engine area. We're gonna get into that coming up, just to keep things fresh because I got so much body work to do. But I'm not touching the back of that car until I can drive it in and out of the garage because I don't want to dust my garage up. And we're real close to that. Maybe I'll do a cold start. I don't think I can do a Canada cold start, but I could do a cold start. I'll wait until it's as cold as it can possibly get, and then I'll crank one off for you, Dan. And I am not burning rubber inside my garage. I'm just not doing it. Maybe out in front of the house, but not in the garage. Nah, I think mine kind of like it, Terry. I mean, I fired it up that one day, man, and instead of closing the windows, they opened them. I think we're all right. My one neighbor moved. I don't know who my new neighbors are going to be yet. You know how nerve-wracking that is, you know? Well, they haven't moved out yet. I think she said the 17th she's moving out and the new person's moving in. So I don't know. And it's only a matter of time because they got a swimming pool in their backyard and then they have a pond and they had a pipe that they used to use as a drain and they made them change the sidewalk out front. And I saw they took that pipe out. So I know the new people are already going to flood my yard. And then if it gets into my basement, we're going to have a problem. So it's just nerve wracking. I just want to get off on the right foot, you know. So we're going to introduce ourselves and then we're going to talk about the water table. Oh man. Your new concrete floor. You know what, Dan? Every time you roll the creeper under there and you hit that spot, you're gonna be like, ah, damn it. You think it's bad when you get your hair twirled up into them wheels on the creeper. Now you're gonna slide under there. And the wheels ain't gonna want to go around the little divots you just put in there. Pour some epoxy. You know, they got so much cool epoxy now. Just get some hot, heavy epoxy and epoxy. Epoxy the floor. It'll fill it right up. Go to the Home Depot. Well, you guys got a Home Depot in Canada or Lowe's or whatever your home improvement store is. Get some get some epoxy and it'll level it out. You'll be thanking yourself later too when you spill a little bit of oil or something. Because I put the epoxy down in our garage. Well, Kim did it with me. We did it together when we had that thing put up I guess about 5, 6 years ago. And I've spilt stuff several times, and it wipes right up. It's so nice. It's going to need redone pretty soon because it was just Rust-Oleum brand. But dude, 5 years so far, and if I get a little spill of oil, whoosh, wipes right up. Just a suggestion. And I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I know, Grady. Isn't it a pain in the butt? And I don't know now. The lady that's leaving. I mean, she can't take care of the house anymore, and it's like it's starting to go downhill. So she sold it. She said it. She said it's not. It's just some guy. He's not a married. He's not married. There's no kids. At least that she knows of. She said it's just a single guy that bought it. So I hope he's in the hot rods. My shop, Dan, my shop's just 20 by 20. That's it. But I'm getting a bigger one. You guys should see the Barndominium plan Kim wants. Oh my goodness. I think the garage is like 40 by 60 or some insane thing. It's just awesome. I'm like, yeah, that one. I don't care about the rest. We'll see. We have to find the right property. I gotta go up because there's actually a property in my town that isn't that bad. It's 2 acres, but it still has all the modern amenities like the internet. Like we need that for our YouTube, right? It has everything. It has public water, public sewer, everything like that. I just got to find out if they allow barndominiums because that's what we want. We want that what Kim found. So why settle? You know, she's all right, Dan. She does good. Let's see. I know that one. I know that. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Is he close to me, or is he all the way out there by you, Jason? Because I can get an Impala for 2,500 here. It'll probably cost me 2,500 to have one shipped across country. my buddy, my buddy, my buddy will let me borrow his trailer for free. Sorry, my cheap is showing. My thriftiness is showing again. I'll still look. Why not? I love looking at cars. Kim found a pretty couple pretty cool safaris today online. One of them's in Redwoods of California, but it's a four-door 57. There's more of those. And it's pretty decent, at least the three pictures they show you. They didn't show you any interior, but it looked pretty decent. It was like 14.5 or something like that. That's about right for a four-door in that, range, I guess. Huh? Seems that way. No, I'm not in Canada. There's nothing wrong with that, Henry. You got it. You need more room. You need more room. Kim was yelling at me today about she's like, I'm taking over that shed. I'm like, you don't want that rat's nest. It's too hot in there. And it is, it's too hot. If we were gonna stay here, I'd get her a brand new shed if that's what she wants. Because she says I'm always like right now, I've got stuff all over her workbench. So if she goes out there before me and getting it cleared off, I'll get in trouble. So I got to go out there and clean up tomorrow morning. Oh, Mike, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Very cool, buddy. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, buddy. Probably, yeah, I bet you did, Chaz. If you know where the stop is right before on 95, the stop right before right as soon as you cross the border. Welcome to Pennsylvania. The little thing there. We're like two exits past that, like 452. We're like 5 minutes from 452 exit. Like, well, maybe a little 5 minutes, six tops, unless there's traffic, then it's 10. Yeah, you should have let us know, man. Yeah, the rest stop, right by the border, the Delaware border. That when as soon as you come into Pennsylvania, where there's a rest stop there, the Welcome to Pennsylvania rest stop. Two exits past that, there's the Chichester Avenue, and then 452. You got off at 452. We're 5 minutes from there. Like we're 5 minutes from the Delaware line. We're 5 minutes from New Jersey line. 5 minutes we can be in Jersey or Delaware. The tri-state area they call it. That's all right, Rick. You're welcome. I've heard of it, but no, I haven't been. I haven't been. Does what's his name? Kelso, does he run that or does he go to that? I've heard of that though. Hi, Danielle. You want to be a Jersey girl? You'd fit right in. I bet you would. That's one cool thing about where we live is we're like shore points. We can be in Ocean City, New Jersey in an hour and a half. We can be in Wildwood in just about 2 hours. We like Wildwood okay, but we like the Ocean City, Jersey better. It's just cleaner. It's like it's a dry town. You can drink, but you have to have your own. You can't buy it in there. If you want to drink for dinner, you got to go across the bridge to the restaurant across the bridge. But it's just like it's a mature thing. If you go to Wildwood, it's like there's kids down there and it gets a little crazy. So we like Ocean City, Jersey when we go to the beach, but it's an hour and a half. Ocean City, Maryland is like 2.5 hours from us. All the shore points are right there. So you're not driving all day if you want to go to the beach. If you just want to take a day trip to the beach, there's so many. Delaware, we can be in Lewis, Delaware in no time, under 2 hours. So that's kind of cool. I bet he does like Wildwood for the week. Oh man. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. And it's like, you know what else too, Danielle? If we want to go to the mountains, the Poconos is within 2 hours. You can go up there, and in the wintertime you can do tubing down or skiing, whatever you're into. And in the summertime they got lakes. So if you're into the whole forestry with lakes and that scene, kind of like an Ozark kind of thing, we're within 2 hours of the Poconos. So we can be anywhere we want to be and like that. So it isn't a bad area, you know. The thing around here is you got to try to find a place where they don't kill you on taxes. And that's why you try to get the Delaware, but Delaware is so overpopulated anymore. But the property taxes are creeping up. I was showing Kim, like in the Wilmington area and the in the Hosecon area, that they're creeping them taxes up to rival around here. And they used to be a lot cheaper. There's nothing wrong with that either, Dan. You can shoot down to Philly and have dinner. Go down to Kim. What's the name of that street we used to go to when we just dated? Wherever all the young kids go. South Street. South Street, yeah. South Street, Philly. That's a cool place. There's a bunch of restaurants down there. It's like got the whole young people vibe. Kim and I used to go there when we just dated and walk. They got a bunch of storefronts, little shops. It's really cool. And then you can make your way up to Penn's Landing. They got some cool bars up there. And if you like to take tours of the old ships and stuff, they got that. They got a little bit of something for everybody. And then it gets 2 o'clock in the morning and you're all liquored up and you're hungry. Next thing you know, you stop at Gino's Steaks at 2 in the morning and get a cheesesteak. It happens. I haven't not in years, hey, look, I'm too old for that scene now. They'd be like, hey, that old guy's here. But when we were young, it was fun. Taxes are scary, man. They just keep creeping up. They never get enough money, do they? Oh, that sounds cool, Chop. Very cool, Mike. I appreciate it. I love looking at that stuff, man. Dude, I'm telling you, Rick, I still have to cut that piece of shaft for you. Don't you dare buy it, dude. I got a piece like this long. I just have to get out there to do it. It's like I'm in a zone. I'm going 100 miles an hour. It's like yesterday I was running around after work. I went down and grabbed Phil's piece, and I was shooting the shit with Joe. Excuse my French. I try not to cuss, man. But I was talking with Jay for a while, and we had it's just. Then I come home and I'm like, I text Phil. I'm like, look, I got your rad support. I said, but I'm a quart low on coffee. I had to have a couple cups of coffee before I headed over to see Phil. And then I seen his car, and then we had to put it up on the lift so I could look underneath there. And the next thing you know, it's an hour later. Yeah. Then I get home, and then I want to go out in the garage and mess with my stuff. And it's like twice I've been out there and I hadn't measured the thing I was supposed to measure. But we'll get there. Tomorrow morning, it's a priority right after I clear off Kim's bench. They are good. Oh, you need to have one. You know, you know what it is, Danielle? You can chip steak in Canada, and you can put the fried onions, the mushrooms. Some people like them with mayonnaise. I like mine with pizza sauce, a pizza steak. Now, the meat and whatever your favorite trimmings are, whether it be bacon, whatever it be fried onions, whether it be whatever your favorite trimmings are to put with the chip steak, fine. And you can melt your favorite cheese on it. That's fine. It's all delicious. A lot of people like it with ketchup. But it's the roll that makes the cheesesteak in this area. Nobody can mimic the roll. I know a couple guys that had hoagie shops, and they said they've tried to make a of it in like Vegas and Florida. It's the rolls. If you can't have the rolls overnighted, it's no good. And it's not Philadelphia rolls. Chester, Pennsylvania. you know, for all its crime problems and everything like that. I don't know if it's the water. I don't know what it is. They make the best rolls, not even in just the country. I think the world. I mean, I've never had rolls like here, and that's what it is. It's the bread. You wouldn't believe it when you tear it apart. It's unbelievable. I'm hungry now. Now I'm hungry, Daniel. But yeah, yep. All right, look, we're at 59 minutes, so I'm going to use this last minute to tell you guys I had a blast. We're really, you know, our live is growing. We're having a lot of fun. I really appreciate all the extra support we've been getting, you know, from everybody. You know, this is awesome. And if you came this week and you haven't ever been here before, come back next week. We have a good time in here. We'll always find something to talk about. You always have a chance to win a magnet or a sticker or something. Once in a while, on special occasions, Kim will throw a T-shirt down the steps for me to give away. Can't afford it every week, but once in a while. All right. So I want you guys to have a good, safe weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And if you're not busy tonight, and you can give me an extra 11 minutes, I have a premiere releasing at 9:45. If you can make it, if you can't, I completely understand. We spent an hour together, but I just put a video out, and it's going to drop at 9:45. All right. And it's just a little one. One knows about it, but he's the one that asked for it. So I said, let me go ahead and drop it. But we're trying to get better. So everybody have a safe weekend. And I hope to see all of you over at the premiere at 9:45. Until next Friday night. Take care, everybody.